off we go. So we've got the shopping list program working. You'll see I've just added in another line here because I didn't like the fact that end seemed to appear in it. Remember that the pop takes the last thing off that you do. So what I've done is I've just added a little bit in so that it gets rid of end when we get to the end of the list. Okay, let's move back to the final challenge here. So we've got to modify it so it asks the user if the list is correct and allows you to add another item. All right, first of all, we're going to ask for a person to type in. Yeah, that's not very good because that's in capitals. Let's try again. So we're going to ask the person to type in an answer to the question. I think I'm going to try and do it sort of the other way round, really, rather than is the list. I'm going to ask them, is the list okay? And they can answer yes or no. So if they say no, then I'm going to let them change the list. It's slightly different from what's there, but it feels better. So now we're going to use an if. And if we're going to say, right, if they answer no, so remember the double equals, if answer equals no, so that means no, the list is not all right. What are we going to do? Well, if the answer is no, we're then going to need to know what item they want to remove, aren't we? So we'll call that item replace. So that's my variable. Replace equals input. What we're going to need to ask them which item they want to remove. Which item do you want to remove? Question mark. That's it. Don't forget to put a little space in for them so they can fill it in. That's so we'll take that. There you go. And then on down in a bit. Or let's get it so we can actually see the whole thing now. So we just need to shift over a little bit. There we go. So what else? So don't forget to indent here because it's still inside the if. So if they've answered no, we're going to ask them which item they want to replace. Now remember before when we were looking at how to remove things from lists, and one of the things we can do is we've got a command there that says remove. So what we can do now is we can remove an item from our shopping list. So shopping list dot remove. What item shall we remove? Well, the one they've said, which is in the variable replace. So whatever they typed in when they said replace, we'll remove that from the list. So that's now been removed from the list. Now we'll go back to doing what we did before, which is to ask them for what item they want to put in instead. So which item do you want to add? Okay. And then we'll add that to the list. Remember, that's appending. So shopping list dot append. What are we going to append? We're going to append the item we just typed in. And then last of all, we need to show the list again. Well, again, we've done that before. We used the for loop, didn't we? For item in shopping list. So it'll show you for each item that's in that shopping list. We'll then just print that item. Okay, that should cover it. We've asked whether they like it, we've changed it if they want. Let's run it and see what happens. So here we go again. We'll enter the first item, we'll put bread, we'll enter the next item, jam, we'll enter the next item, eggs, and now we'll type end, which means that's the end of the list. Now notice it's now got rid of the end thing, which is good. You know, alphabetical order. Is the list okay? Well, we're going to say yes, and because we wrote yes, the whole program finished. Perfect. Only changes if we answer no. Right, here we go again, back onto the shopping list. This time we'll put ham, then we'll put eggs, then we'll put jam, and then end to tell it it's ended. Yep, there's our list in alphabetical order. Is this list okay? Right, this time we're going to type no. Because we typed no, it's going to ask us which item do we want to remove. We're going to remove jam. Which item do you want to add? We'll add cheese. And so what we should find out now is our list now has cheese in it instead of jam. Let's just make this window a little bit smaller so we can see what's going on. There you go. And if we scroll down to the bottom, you should see now, there we go, eggs, ham and cheese instead of eggs, ham and jam. And we've completed the change.